Mining's been conducted in the Cadia Valley for well in excess of 100 years now. 170 years on from when mining first started here in Cadia Valley, we're developing the largest underground mine in Australia.
The last 2 years have been really exciting. While we've been building the Cadia East project, we've constructed a crusher over 1 kilometre underneath the surface of the earth, and we've expanded the processing plant. We've been highly successful in terms of delivering on budget, on time.
The project was an extremely complex job. We had 3 major contractors on board. There was some 48 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of concrete that was actually installed, some 6,000 tonne of structural steel. It came together extremely well.
Community relations has played an integral role in the Cadia East project. The Cadia district landholders in particular have been critical to the development of the Cadia East project, and in helping us to develop a world-class mining operation in a productive agricultural district in a way that doesn't impact upon their lifestyles and their businesses. The community can and does freely interact with the mine, and we are very accessible to them. We know them very well, they know us very well, and we have a very strong relationship.
Mining and agriculture has always been part of the fabric of the Orange District. It's as simple as that. And I've found that we can talk openly, and I think that's really important.
Without our people, we couldn't make this mining operation work. Wherever possible, we recruit and employ locally. What that means is the benefits of the salaries and wages that they earn flow back into the local community.
We have about 80 apprentices on site at Cadia at any one time, and most of those apprentices are being dual traded so that we can provide our maintenance units with the widest range of skills possible to ensure that the reliability of the plant and equipment is maintained.
About 18 months, 2 years ago, we had a partnership start with Cadia Valley. The Waymara project was started around construction and an employment base for Aboriginal people in Orange. We're trying to create sustainable and economic viability for our Laocoon, for our community.
We've been able to mine underground in Cadia Valley for the last decade and a half through using innovative cave mining methods for these types of ore bodies. At Cadia East, we're using the panel caving mining method. We start at the bottom of the ore body, so here on panel cave 1, we're around about 1,200 metres below surface, and we put in the extraction level and then an undercut level just above that to blast out and start the natural caving process. Then as we extract the ore from the draw points, the rest of the rock mass falls in on itself, very much like a silo, where we extract the ore and keeps feeding out. We pick the material up from the draw points here. We then take it from the draw points to the crusher, and from there it then feeds through up to the surface on a series of conveyor belts and is then presented for the mill.
The benefits that panel caving at Cadia East will bring is that it will provide us with a low-cost, efficient mining method that allows it to be the foundation of production at Cadia Valley going ahead. And what we can do from that is also gain a lot of technical and operational experience that we can apply to other low-grade, large mineral resources that we have in our portfolio. In order to make this ore body economic, we needed to take a step change and improve upon what current existing knowledge there was out there. This was enabled through a culture of innovation at Cadia Valley Operations and having a group of operational and technical people with the drive and passion to take the challenges head on and overcome them.
I started at CVO at the beginning of 2009 at Ridgeway, working over there in the SLC and then the block cave at Ridgeway Deeps. I moved across to Cadia East in mid-2010. I'm now working as the production superintendent. The most exciting thing about working at Cadia East has been building the biggest underground mine in the country. So there's been a lot of work going on. There's all the development work happening, there's all the production, and it's been challenging and exciting to be involved with how to organise that, how to plan it, and how you arrange for everyone to work around each other.
I grew up on a property 100 kilometres from the mine, currently on shift. I do it even on, 7 on Froster. On those 7 days off, it allows me the freedom to go back to the farm and complete my days off back there. Mining and farming, the similarities are more than what people think. When the times are slightly down in our agricultural sector, this allows me the diversity to keep my income flowing in. They're a great team to work with. They're very positive about what we're doing here at Cadia East. It's been a very exciting place to work.
This is a site asset operations centre. It's a central control room for all of the assets that we have on site. Being able to monitor our entire process from start to finish from within the one control room means that we're able to avoid delays, resolve issues quickly and optimise performance across our entire value stream. One of the great advantages Newcrest has is that it's currently operating the second biggest underground mine in Australia and also the biggest block cave in Australia, less than 3 kilometres away. The lessons that we've learnt from Ridgeway are quite applicable to the ramp up and production that's going to take place at Cadia East.
As part of the Cadia East project, we've upgraded parts of the mill to include a HPGR or high pressure grinding rolls. This will help us deal with the rock coming from Cadia East, which is a lot harder than what we're used to. The HPGR works by 2 parallel rolls. These rolls weigh about 111 tonne each. The pressure combined gives our rock production from about 60 to 70 mil to about 12. And we've increased our annual throughput to around 20 million tonne. We've done this with a smaller footprint and better energy efficiency.
The environment is an important part of the mining process. Here at Cadia Valley we have very strict environmental conditions which we strive to meet as an absolute minimum.
Since the commencement of Cadia Valley operations, we've been aiming for the safe and sustainable closure of the site. We are aiming for a safe and productive landform. To date, we have rehabilitated around 150 hectares of land and we'll have 300 done by the end of 2015. As part of the Cadia East project, we've purchased a block of land which will offset any disturbance caused by the project itself. And we'll be undertaking restoration work on that land, which is tree planting, direct seeding and the restoration of endangered ecological communities.
The best part of being on the project for me has been taking it from a pre-feasibility level to actually see it come to life and be a working operating mine has been an enormously satisfying, probably a career-defining event for me.
My favourite part of this is working with all the various people. It's been the largest project I've worked on. There's been many challenges. It's involved pulling together a very large group of people and focusing on getting those people to grow, work as a team and to deliver outcomes.